connective tissue, the unsung hero of human biology. Connective tissue is perhaps the most underappreciated component of the human body. It's everywhere, yet often overlooked. But make no mistake, without connective tissue, we would quite literally fall apart. This isn't hyperbole, it's a biological fact. Let's start with a fundamental question. What exactly is connective tissue? In the simplest terms, it's the biological scaffolding that holds our bodies together. But that definition, while accurate, barely scratches the surface of its true complexity and importance. Connective tissue can be broadly classified based on its embryological origin. This classification reveals the true depth of its influence in our bodies. 1. Hematopoietic stem cell origin. This gives rise to our blood cells, immune cells like neutrophils and lymphocytes, and even specialized cells like microglia in the brain and osteoclasts in our bones. 2. Mesenchyme stem cell origin. This produces the structural cells of connective tissue, including fibroblasts, adipocytes, and the cells that form our bones and cartilage. This diverse origin speaks to the versatility and ubiquity of connective tissue throughout our bodies. It's not just filler, it's an integral part of almost every system we possess. At its core, connective tissue consists of two main elements, cells and extracellular matrix. This structure is crucial to its function and it's worth examining each in detail. Let's start with the cellular components. The primary players here are fibroblasts, adipocytes, macrophages, mast cells, and plasma cells. Each of these cells has a specific role, and together they form a complex cellular ecosystem. Fibroblasts, for instance, are the workhorses of connective tissue. They produce the extracellular matrix components, including collagen and elastin fibers. Under a microscope, they appear as spindle-shaped cells with distinct blue nuclei and filiform cytoplasm. These cells are the architects of our body's structural integrity. Adipocytes, or fat cells, are another crucial component. These cells store energy in the form of lipids, and they come in two varieties, unilocular and multilocular. Unilocular adipocytes have a single large lipid droplet that pushes the nucleus to the side, giving the cell a characteristic signet ring appearance. Multilocular adipocytes, on the other hand, contain multiple small lipid droplets, allowing for more rapid energy conversion. These are primarily found in brown fat in neonates, highlighting how our body's needs change from birth to adulthood. Macrophages, the scavengers of the cellular world, are equally important. These cells engulf and digest cellular debris and pathogens. They're part of our immune system's first line of defense. In histological preparations, they can be identified by their ability to engulf dyes or other particles, a testament to their voracious appetite for foreign material. Plasma cells and mast cells round out this cellular cast. Plasma cells, with their eccentric nuclei and abundant rough endoplasmic reticulum, are antibody factories. Mast cells, filled with large vacuoles of inflammatory mediators, stand ready to initiate immune responses at a moment's notice. Now, let's turn our attention to the extracellular matrix. This is where things get really interesting. The extracellular matrix consists of two main components, ground substance and fibers. The ground substance is a gel-like material composed of proteoglycans, glycosaminoglycans, and glycoproteins. It's mostly water, which allows for the diffusion of nutrients and waste products between cells and blood vessels. But don't let its watery nature fool you. This substance is a complex world unto itself. Glycosaminoglycans, or GAGs, are like the sponges of the extracellular matrix. These unbranched polysaccharide chains are highly hydrophilic, readily associating with water. Hyaluronic acid, found in the aqueous humor of the eye, is a prime example. Proteoglycans take this a step further. Imagine a bottle brush. The handle is a protein core, and the bristles are GAGs. This structure allows proteoglycans to trap water and provide cushioning in tissues like cartilage. Glycoproteins, such as fibronectin and laminin, act as the glue of the extracellular matrix. With their various binding domains, they connect cells to the matrix and help organize its structure. Among these glycoproteins, integrins deserve special mention. These remarkable molecules possess a transmembrane domain, allowing them to form connections between cells and the extracellular components. In essence, integrins are the cellular equivalent of hands, reaching out to grasp and communicate with their surroundings. The fibrous components of the extracellular matrix are primarily collagen, elastin, and reticular fibers. Each plays a crucial role in the physical properties of connective tissue. Collagen fibers provide strength and resistance to stretching. The synthesis of collagen is a marvel of biological engineering, involving multiple steps both inside and outside the cell. It begins with the production of preprocollagen, which is modified in the rough endoplasmic reticulum and Golgi apparatus before being secreted and assembled into fibrils and fibers. The process of collagen synthesis is a testament to the precision of biological processes. It begins with the translation of an alpha chain, complete with registration and signal peptides. This preprocollagen then undergoes a series of modifications. The signal peptide is cleaved as it passes through the rough endoplasmic reticulum membrane. Then, in a crucial step that highlights the interconnectedness of our biology, vitamin C acts as a cofactor in the hydroxylation of the molecule. This is why scurvy, a vitamin C deficiency, leads to such widespread connective tissue problems. Without this vital nutrient, the very scaffolding of our bodies cannot be properly constructed. Elastic fibers, as the name suggests, provide elasticity. They're composed of a glycoprotein microfibril core surrounded by elastin. The formation of elastic fibers is another marvel of biological engineering. It begins with the secretion of fibrillin, which forms a lattice-like structure. Elastin is then deposited onto this framework, much like cement being poured over the wireframe of a building. The amount of elastin deposited determines whether the resulting structure is classified as elaunin or a full elastic fiber. This variable composition allows for a range of elastic properties in different tissues, showcasing the adaptability of connective tissue to meet diverse biological needs. Reticular fibers, a type of collagen, form a delicate supporting network in soft tissues. They're particularly abundant in lymphoid organs, highlighting their role in immune function. The importance of understanding this complex system becomes clear when we consider disorders of connective tissue. Scurvy, for instance, results from a lack of vitamin C, crucial for collagen synthesis. Without proper collagen, our bodies quite literally start to fall apart. Marfan syndrome, caused by a mutation in the fibrillin gene, leads to dysfunctional elastic fibers. This can result in life-threatening complications like aortic rupture. The story of connective tissue disorders is not just one of structural failure, but of evolutionary persistence. Consider this. Collagen is so fundamental to animal life that it can be found even in fossils, and a precursor to collagen has been identified in bacteria. This proto-collagen in bacteria underscores the ancient evolutionary origins of connective tissue, hinting at its fundamental importance to life as we know it. In conclusion, connective tissue is far more than just filler between other tissues. It's a complex, dynamic system that plays crucial roles in support, protection, and communication within the body. Understanding connective tissue is key to understanding how our bodies function as a whole. As we've seen, the world of connective tissue is vast and intricate. But by breaking it down into its components and understanding their roles, we can begin to appreciate the biological machinery that keeps us together, quite literally.